How are you, besties? Today is Tuesday. It is the 17th of February. I hope you all are having a great day. I actually just did a little bit of walking, but I'm coming back to you now. I know you're trying to think of the accent. The accent's probably very horrible. But even now, you just don't understand what people go through to learn an accent, especially when it's from overseas. No one can actually quite get it right. There's always something wrong, and no one actually understands exactly how wrong it actually can get. But for some of us, just a little bit of work on it. Anyway, how are you, besties? It's another vlog day, and it truly is February 17th, which is Tuesday, and it is the afternoon. It's around 4:30 in the afternoon, and as you can see, I'm kind of dressed to go out. Um, and I decided to do this video instead of going out for right now. Plus, the dog's not out there, so I thought I would talk to you today about something that I think most people don't realize when it comes to being a remote worker. My thing has always been to have passive income, to be a remote worker that is able to support themselves and pay all their bills on time and in full, and still have some money left over. Now, if I could do that, I think I have succeeded. I have succeeded in doing what I wanted to do. Now, on paper, I have success. I have won games in high amounts of money. But in reality, the money is slow coming in. I've been lucky to get some money sent to me, which I have tried to use, hopefully wisely. And it has not been, there's some left, but maybe not a lot. We're trying to use it wisely. But we still have bills to pay, and we're still struggling to pay certain things. Um, but that's with anything, you struggle. That's not to say that we couldn't be comfortable if we were a little frugal in our job searches. And this is why I say that. Most people who look for freelance work look in certain niches. I think it's really good to niche down when you're able to, but when you first start out as a freelancer, the idea is to get your foot in the door. So what you're trying to do is get a job that will pay you long term as you learn the field and you learn what you have to do the work. I think that people, when they look at how hard it is to survive, you need a 9 to 5 to start freelancing. I honestly believe that. So it starts out as a side hustle for real. For those who do it as a job from the door, you need assistance from, say, welfare or some other way of making money. A lot of people choose a passive income where the money comes in whether or not you do the work, and they freelance. Now, if you can manage to do both of those, you guys are good. Um, I don't know if it's something that people think about often enough. It's survival. You need to find a freelance job that will support you. You need to find a freelance job that will enable you to support yourself while living in a home situation, either it be a van, an RV, an apartment, or a rental house, or a house. You need to be able to pay all your bills, such as your light bill, your heat bill, your cooking gas bill, your telephone bill, your cable and internet bill, because when you're a freelancer and a remote worker, internet is key. If you don't have an internet, how do you do your job? Some people choose to co-work. Co-working isn't necessarily bad, it just can be expensive. And expenses means that costs money. Um, what I found is that people are your friends. Utilize your friends wisely, utilize their offers wisely, and Keep your friends that you tell about your business, not necessarily to a minimum, but to those who appreciate what you're doing and will help you in it, not those who will steal from you in it. And I guess what that means is anyone who's consistently taking your job from you or consistently taking your money from you, that's not the person you want to tell about your business. You want to find that person that will not do that. If you can find the person that will not do that, I think you guys are golden. Excuse me. Let me drink, guys. Excuse me. So you have to kind of figure out where you're going to. I think one of the important things that excuse me, I'm gonna fix this. One of the important things that people need to understand when it comes to remote work and freelancing is that there's a lot of information out there for you to utilize. There are a lot of offers that come through at any given time of the year, and a lot of them are niche offers. But for the times that you need something that's for typing, like I like to type, so the best job I found out was actually in Canada, and it was all for typing, and they pay you money. My catch: you have to pay money to transfer your fees. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I'm telling you it. So if you want to type outside the United States or through say a website like freelancer.com, you're going to pay a fee to hold the job, and then you're going to pay a fee to transfer your money. So it's like taxes, if you want to call taxes. Sometimes what people tend to not think about is, how am I going to survive? But how you're going to survive goes hand in hand with what job you're going to do. If you're a good typist, you can type in any job that you choose to do, because typing isn't everything that you do. If you strictly want to be like a typist or a processor, look for those jobs. But funnily enough, those jobs aren't really plentiful unless they come along with, say, an executive assistant, a virtual assistant, a secretary, a payroll clerk. Then that's all typing. That's when that comes in handy. Know what you do, know how much that job is supposed to pay you, and then apply for it. Make sure that if you see what you're going to earn before you accept the job, take a look at your expenses for 6 months prior, and then double them. And I say double them because what you want to do is you want to actually build up a bank account, so in case that you lose a job quickly, you have money to tide you through for the next couple months, because you're going to expend money to get all the equipment and all the programs to do that job. But they're not going to pay you once they fire you. So try to think of it as, these are my expenses, I'm going to double it, and that's how much money that I got to take out each month. So say if you're making $3,000 and it's $1,000 that you pay out a month, you're going to take out either $2,000 or $1,500. So you have the 1,000 that you have plus 500. So if you do that every month, you're always going to end up every 2 months carrying an extra 1,000 to pay your expenses. So you have some leeway to spend it elsewhere if you can. But the idea is you build up your savings account with the extra 500. That's 500 every month. That's like $250 every paycheck if you get paid every day, every 2 weeks. It seems like a lot that you're taking out, but at the end of the month you have 500. So in 2 months you have $1,000. So just think of it in 6 months, in 12 months. If you have $1,000 every 6 months, that's $6,000 at the end of the year. That 6,000 in 2 years will be 12,000. Not 12,000 in 3 years is 36,000. Think of how you're building up your savings. You guys are actually saving some money. Now this is hypothetical amount of money, and it's a nice round figure. This is what I think you should look at when you're going to a remote work job, because you're going to lose a lot of jobs as you find your niche. And for some that are lucky, you will get that job that you like. So it depends. This is, my favorite topic besides writing is freelancing, because I wanted to have a passive income and be a freelancer. So this is just my take on freelance life, and I hope that you find it informative. I hope that it doesn't jump too much around, and I hope that you'll be back for more. Don't forget, this is the channel of Aisha Al, and I'd like you to like, comment, and subscribe at the end of this video. Pass it around to those who like freelance work if you want. See if they agree or disagree. If you have any concerns or questions, please do not forget to post them in the comments. Also, I'm going to post my blog in the comments. You should take a look at it. It has everything to do with passive income and freelancing, and hopefully it has some interesting information. I haven't written it for a while. I'm going to start again, and I hope that you all tune in. Bye, guys.